Is load management making NBA players look soft? This is Charles. I want to welcome you guys to the conversation, and this is the topic we're going to be dealing with today. Now, what is the genesis of me even making this video? Why am I making this video? I've done a video before on load management, which we did, a few weeks ago. But due to a recent interview I saw on Valuetainment, for those of you guys who don't know, Valuetainment is probably the #1 entrepreneurship channel on YouTube. You guys can check it out. I think the founder of it is Patrick Bet-David. So you guys can check it out. And he recently did a full interview with Kobe Bryant for one of his, let's say, seminars with all of his employees. And he asked him about the whole concept of playing injured, playing hurt. And, Kobe doesn't hold back. Kobe says exactly what he thinks, especially at this age, because when you get older, you don't really care what people think. You're just going to say it how you feel it. And that's why old people, you enjoy listening to them, because they'll curse and they don't give a damn, because what you going to do to them, they old. So they asked Kobe, and Kobe was like, hell no. He said he can't even, the way he spoke about it, it was like as if he's saying, these dudes are soft. He's like, I can't understand it, how you're injured or you have a knick-knack injury, you're not willing to go out there and play. And he spoke about when he tore his Achilles and how he was able to stand up and walk to the free throw line and shoot those free throws. Now, the guy, Patrick Bet-David, said he had a friend who tore his Achilles, and he said he was in so much pain the guy couldn't even walk. He had to be carried, to an ambulance. And he's like, how the hell did you... And he spoke about the reason why he was able to do that was because just how important basketball was to him and how much it meant to people coming and see the game, the fans spending all that money to come and see them, and taking into consideration that some of the people that came to see him, that are watching you play that night, may be the only chance they may ever get to see you play live in person. They may be coming from all around the world. You don't know where people are coming from to come see you play. So he felt like he had this commitment to play. Now, the question is, that is certainly not the case in basketball today. Now, let's go back, let's say 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Let's think about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan played at least 12 full seasons. Well, I think at least 10 full 82-game seasons. And I'm not going to get into the science and all of it, because apparently they say that, science has evolved and technology has moved forward. So therefore, if that's the case, why are players playing less? Now, you may say, an argument may be like, well, the science is showing that players need to play less to preserve their bodies. But then I can't really think of any ill effects that's happened to players in the past that have played these 82-game seasons without load management. I don't hear a lot of players saying that they're sick or, they can't play, they can't walk, and all of these different things. Basketball is not a contact sport. It's not football. So it's not like as if you have guys crashing into you and doing all these different things. And the way that the game is officiated today and the rules that they have in place actually facilitates players playing longer, because they can deal with less contact. They call fouls more for sillier things, so they try to remove that. And a lot of that has to do with what happened in Detroit with the Malice at the Palace with, Ron Artest and the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons. Fine. But the question is, are NBA players softer today? Well, let's take it outside the context of the NBA and let's focus on something else. Let's take it into our daily lives with you and me. Okay, you and I, we work, we have jobs, and we get paid to perform a certain role. If you work at a certain company, depending on the company you work with, you may sign a contract. Okay, most companies you work with, you sign a contract. That contract stipulates a certain set of things that you'll do X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. You read through it. Maybe you read through it with your lawyer, whatever it is. And then you now go ahead and do that thing. You agree to it. Now, what happens when you start to say, you know what, today I don't feel like showing up? Or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that. I don't feel like coming to work today. But you signed on to do a certain amount, to do something, to come to work 5 days a week in X, Y, and Z. In the corporate world, you get fired if you do stuff like that, right? There's certain cases that they'll give you an opportunity to take off, to say, okay, you know what, I'm sick, or something has happened to one of my kids, or maybe I've gotten into an accident, something like that, and obviously you're gonna get exempt, right? But if you just wake up and you say, hey, you know what, man, I'm not feeling good, and there's no real way to prove that, you can just say, I don't feel good, right? And then you can have some people say, well, I don't know his body, you don't know his body, you don't know how he feels, and then that dude not play, but yet you're guaranteed to get paid X amount of dollars in the next week or two, because they pay NBA players twice a month, and depending on your salary, you're getting paid hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars every 2 weeks, whatever it is. Then it kind of looks weird, because you're supposed to have all of this money to be able to take care of your body and have the best medical facilities and have the best, the best information, have access to all this food and proper nutrition and proper training and all these different things, and yet you're playing less. And I think that's the thing that former players can't wrap their head around. I think it's something that fans have difficulty understanding. Now, if you're a fanboy of a particular player, then you're going to make an excuse. For me, I really enjoy watching Kawhi Leonard play, but I don't understand this load management stuff. I don't get it, and it looks like it's a trend moving forward, right? Where you just wake up and you say, I'm sick and I don't want to play, or I'm feeling this, I don't want to play. But you see so many other players in the past be able to do more with less. So for me, it makes NBA players look bad. Now, if you look at what happened to Jay Cutler, who was playing for the Indianapolis Colts in NFL, who just recently decided to retire at the age of 29, but this dude is playing football. He's playing a contact sport. You have dudes over 300 pounds slamming their weight into your body with helmets, so you can't even compare. If a dude like that says, "Hey man, I can't play," no one is going to argue with a football player that's been going through all kind of crazy, collisions throughout a game or throughout a practice or whatever it is that says that they can't go. No one is questioning that. You can't even compare football and basketball from a physicality step. You can't compare it. But then when you have certain players saying that they don't want to play, and now load management is a thing, and a lot of people are supporting it, my question is, how does that make NBA players look? And the second question is, what do we as fans, what are we supposed to think? What do you think about it when you turn on a game, you want to see a game, your favorite player, and he's not playing? And there's no real reason. They just say load management. Like, what the hell does that mean? How do you feel about it? So that's what I want to know from you guys today without going on too long. I want to know, what do you guys honestly feel about load management? Do you think that it's a good thing? Or do you think it's making NBA players look soft and it's something we need to find a way to get away from? And just try to divorce ourselves from this way of thinking. So that's what I want to know from you guys. Do you agree with it or do you not? So if you have any thoughts on it, just leave your thoughts in the comment section below, because I really want to know what you guys think so we can reason on this together. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely catch you guys on the next episode. Wishing you guys a great day. This is Charles here from DreamersPro. Peace.